Okay, I'm only posting this because it sets an example of, kind of an atmosphere that's been established. Over time, you get certain images associated with certain environments. This is one that probably comes from many films, but it might also be found in, maybe some of the impressionist, writings. Anyhow, judge for yourself. It's only I don't know, 30 seconds worth of music or whatever. A lot of extrapolation could be done from this. It's just a learning experience. Okay, let's take a look at the setup. Single VST bank. I'm using, this is GPO4. The reason I can tell that is that there is an N prior to the name of the instrument, which means notation version, and that only shows up in GPO4. I'm using a large European cathedral with a fairly rich amount of level on the return and a little bit of pre-delay, which holds back the echo delay. Okay, let's leave that alone. Got the volume at 125. Okay, here we go. Take a listen. Okay, you can see what I mean. It's very short. It's just a study in a particular type of sound. I don't know where you'd need this or where you wouldn't need it, but nonetheless, if you ever did need it, you'd have a plate in here for achieving that. The activity that you hear in, let's say, the xylophone, well, that just gives you motion. It gives you activity. It gives you frequency, if you will. One of the views that I have in scoring is that the more frequency that you use, meaning, the quavers, eighth notes is a certain frequency, sixteenths, more active, 30 seconds, 64ths. The finer the frequency, the more activity it suggests. So if you were to explore that in your own writing, you might find that if you want to express a lot of activity, you need a lot of notation. And that would be a true statement. In a lot of cases, you would need a lot of notation. That's not to say that there aren't aesthetic choices that are made where long notes, lots of whole notes, or footballs as we used to call them, lots of whole notes tied together couldn't also create a great effect. Of course they could. It's all a matter of art in that sense. But when a director says to you, lots of activity, you'll know you need a lot of notes. Okay, thank you.